I fall in the club like so many be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking.
On the floor.
Coaching. Stats, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Adebayo is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tyler Hero. Now here's Bane. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's Ben Carroll. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Outside Irving. And a wide-open look for Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Outside, Bane. Back to Banchero. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's Vitadze, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Irving against Suggs. And it's Irving missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Adebayo against Banchero. There's a good screen to the middle. Here's Vitadze, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
He's defended by Wagner, and Bane pulls it down.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And here is Suggs. 9 points last game out. And Bane, the bucket on the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, this is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Irving surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Hero. 5 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. Hero's got 8 points.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Washington. Banchero passes to Wagner. Bain kicks to Wagner. Misses the 3.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Suggs. Still without a basket. Here's Wagner. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, you really can't fault the defense there. I mean, Wagner just outstanding at knocking down challenge jump shots.
Pass to Lively. In the corner, Irving with it. Floats one up. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Good find from Bain, proving that he's a total team player.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The front office for the Thunder is not waiting around this season to make trades. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his 3-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Isaac finds Caldwell Pope, and that one is stuck right through.
He entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
Now here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And both free throws good for Williams. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Black. He's guarded by Williams. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That one is off. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And so here is Dallas after the Magic pick up 2. On the wing, Williams. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Aldama passes to Black, and the shot goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
It's Black, top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's a screen by Aldama. Down low. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Christie. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in in this one.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Mavericks leading by 6. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Isaac in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Black in the post. He's covered by Hero. And Adebayo sends it back. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Wagner. Orlando with the ball. Great positioning on the putback.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now, Hero. Lively sets a screen for Hero. It in. Suggs against Irving. There's the screen. Banchero, that's good. Two of the most important qualities for success that you see.
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Let's get an update on Desmond Bane. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that he has a stiff back and that it is very sore right now. Now this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Banchero. And it's Bane in for Black. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bane. It's up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Suggs against Irving. That's tipped. And he recovers it. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Suggs against Adebayo. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Over in the corner, Hero. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Pass to Irving. Here he goes. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Here's Adebayo. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Bain. It's good. This game is all even. Bain's got 12.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Hero with it. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 12 points for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Bitadze from beyond the arc. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Puts it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Bain kicks to Isaac. Over to the wing. Pass to Bain. Bain sets the screen for Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
That's good from Wagner. G.A., when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Both free throws good from Wagner. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Really left alone that time. And it's 9 points for Williams.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Bain. He had 15 points last outing. Caldwell Pope against Christie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Free throw good, Christie. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Aldama from downtown. The Mavericks pull it in. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Williams. Cranes the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 8. Buries it from three-point range. Bain's got 12 points now in the quarter.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see those moves.
Black's checked in for Bain. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. A minute 50 left in the first half. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
That free throw, good from Banchero. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Aldama with the ball. Defended by Christie. Banchero outside. For 3, Caldwell Pope sinks the triple. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Black kicks to Banchero. Wagner has screen on Washington. Deflects the pass. Christie with the rebound. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. It's good.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 17.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Stan, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And get ready for the fan at court shot.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. For the East, Jalen Brunson.
I like Brunson's basketball intelligence. He's smart with the shots, the passing, the defense.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've made it fun to watch.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Irving. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Irving is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Derek Lively.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Pass to Banchero. From deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving finds Hero. Lively with it. Dallas moving it around. They get the rebound, and he dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Bitadze, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 8 rebounds in this game. He's defended by Wagner. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Banchero. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
Pass to Adebayo. From the high post. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
At the line for one.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Pass to Hero. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Hero. Outside Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 4th, the Magic.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Here's Banchero. Good on the triple. Banchero's got 19 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
There's Hero with the three. Another three for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Suggs against Irving. Now, here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Dallas. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Got a piece of it. Suggs with the steal.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Count that bucket. Baines got 17 now.
You see the offensive versatility there. Baines stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Back to Irving. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Suggs missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special. Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Santi Aldama comes in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Bain. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
There's a screen by Aldama. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
That's good from Wagner.
At just a skosh under 7 feet, Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the boards.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Wagner. Dallas leading by 15. Pass to Williams. Gafford sets the pick for Williams. Now here's Gafford. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Here's Williams. 17 points in the game. Yep, it counts.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
There's a screen by Aldama. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. Aldama's got 5.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. And that one falls for Gafford. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 15-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here's Black. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Mavericks leading by 14. Marshall passes to Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Back the pass to Aldama. With the floater, chalk up 2 there.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Right side, Williams. Good. Williams has got 23.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
To the paint. Aldama finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Faulkner. It's rebounded by Dallas.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, the more we see Jonathan Isaac drop dimes and make assists, the scarier he becomes as a big guy in this league.
Pass to Christie. Williams for 3. And it's Faulkner with the rebound.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Aldama with the ball. Now Caldwell Pope to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Black kicks to Isaac. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Again, the miss by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Aldama passes to Black. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Black's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Williams up on top. 25 points in the game. That shot misses. Now Isaac. Here's Black. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Magic trail by 11. We've got Desmond Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's subs. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. He lobs it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Orlando. Pass to Banchero. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Banchero's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Orlando. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero with the ball. Payne for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
The first free throw is good.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding. Lively, elite in all three categories.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And both free throws good for Lively. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Banchero against Adebayo. Pass to Bitadze. Wagner with it. Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Moving against Banchero. And here is Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Paolo Banchero.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
That's good from Irving.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Wagner. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Moving against Suggs. It's blocked.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Bitadze. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shot clock at 6. Bane inside the three-point line. They get it again. Here's Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, Hero. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 8 to the inside. Here's Banchero. Banked in off the glass. Banchero's got 24.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
And stolen by Wagner. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And that one's good.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And that's when they desperately needed it.
Suggs against Irving. Off target with his three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Bitadze. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And the basket is good. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Moving against Suggs. Irving misses. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Bane kicks to Wagner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
There's the lob to Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. And now a 6-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Bane passes to Suggs. Here's Bitadze. 6 on the shot clock. Bane for 3. Here's Bitadze, lively defending. Bitadze with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Adebayo. The 15-footer, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero looking around. No good on the shot. Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Oh, great fake by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
And Adebayo taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Adebayo drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Banchero. .156 left in the fourth. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bane.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Irving from long range. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hero against Bane. Misses the layup. Mavericks leading by 8. Now, here is Irving. Outside, Hero. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Magic on defense. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
Well, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Aldama can't hit. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he misses. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Here's Isaac. Krills it from outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.